David James for Life the Basic Manual. Today's match is Leicester City. It's a 5:30 kickoff, and today we've got Lew with us, and he's going to be telling us some stuff about his thoughts of the season, and then we're also going to do a video about the game itself.
Hi, good afternoon. My name's Lew, and I'm with my friend David James for Life the Basic Manual at Old Trafford. This beautiful, glorious August afternoon. Quite a number of you will know me. I write on a number of sites under the name of Red Mist Descending, and I thought I'd give you a few ideas about what I think is going to happen this season with United. Obviously, we've had a great start. We've had 4-0 wins in successive weeks, and I do recall that we beat Leicester by 4-1 last year, so many people like myself are hoping for a similar outcome this afternoon. On the season as a whole, I think we have, if we can keep players fit and in the sort of form that they are at the moment, a pretty good chance of finishing in the top 2 or 3, although we know that Manchester City and Tottenham in particular will be very difficult to overcome when we come to play the real tough matches. Last season we were bottom in the league of 6, if you like, behind the other 5 that finished above us, but we were fortunate to get into the Champions League with the win in the Europa final in Sweden. This season we've obviously strengthened to a degree. We have 3 new players so far, although I think we need to think carefully about when we bring Lindelof into the equation. His pre-season form wasn't really anything to inspire us, and we have better players, I think, playing better at the moment than he is. Pogba, of course, really is the man to drive us on this season. He will come out of midfield with others protecting the back, Matic of course and Herrera, and we need him to really support Lukaku up front. The guy's full of goals. He's made his reputation already with Chelsea and Everton, and he can find the back of the net almost at will. He started off with 3 in the first 2 games, could have had more certainly in the first match, but needs the service, needs the support, and Marcus Rashford will be there, I'm sure, to give him that support. If he doesn't, and he is a little bit rash, if you pardon the pun, in front of goal, the substitutions that we've had so far of Anthony Martial, who seems to be a completely different player to last season, more in tune with what he's done than the first season was here, he will come on, and he's already scored 2 superb goals and showed the sort of composure that Rashford in his youth lacks. Having said that, of course, Martial is not much older than him. So we have a good basis. We've got a lot of competitions to play. We've had a pretty good draw in Europe with the 3 teams. We should qualify for the next round, or the last 16 of the Champions League, and we have a chance, I think, of reaching at least the quarter-finals in that competition. The United style of play seems to have been reinstated. Mourinho realises, I think, that we demand almost this sort of football, and we can only go on to bigger and better things. The mid part of the season could be the difficult time. If we stay in all the cup competitions, as we did last year, we reached the quarter-final of the FA Cup, and of course we won the League Cup as well. If that's the case, we're going to need a really strong squad, and hopefully not too many injuries particularly to the top players that we need really week in and week out. As I say, Pogba is with one of them. The central pairing at the back, Eric Bailly and whoever eventually becomes his partner, Phil Jones, seems to be doing pretty well at the moment. They will be crucial. There's still a doubt about the left-hand side, whether it's Blint, whether it's Darmian. What will happen to Luke Shaw? Will he get back to fitness? Will he risk him? When will he risk him? Will he be subject to more injuries and disappointments that he's had in the past? Or will he be able to really establish that position as his own? Because as a left wing back flying up and down there, he has the ability and skill to be one of the best in that position. Now, after the new year, the picture will obviously become clearer, and presumably the usual 5 or 6 suspects will have broken clear. Last time we were hampered by the continually drawing the home games, and in fact we drew 10 last season at home, which meant we lost 20 points. What a difference even half of that would have made. We would have finished at least second in the table. So we have to conquer that business, particularly against the lower teams, and get ourselves established in the top 2 or 3 come February, March. Obviously hopefully we will be in Europe by then, and as the season draws on, we hope to at least win 1 trophy this season. Hopefully it's one of the major ones, like the Champions League, or that maybe that's pushing it a little bit this time round, or particularly to go close in the Premiership. The Cups as well, it would be nice to win one of those, but the whole season rests on continuity, regular team, no injuries, or no injuries, less than we would normally expect, and a bit of good fortune with referees like every other team has to have, and we'll see how it goes. But I am confident for the season. It's looked the best now since Ferguson left about 4 years ago, and maybe we can just up the tempo a little bit and perhaps clinch that league. My personal wish is that on the last day of the season, we're 3 points ahead of Manchester City, and they have to win 10-0 to pinch the league on goal difference. I don't think they're going to do it, but that would be my great scenario after what happened about 5 years ago. So good afternoon, all the best to you all. Enjoy the game.